It is normal for individuals to stream with patterns as long as it gives them worth and fulfillment. Once in a while, we oblige patterns to fulfill our inner self. Because of the exceptional qualities presented by Sigma males, it is no surprise that most people want to have the same spotlight distinct to Sigma males, hence you see a lot of men proclaiming themselves to be a Sigma male. Hi guys, welcome to Inspiration Plug. In this video, I will uncover the step-by-step pointers to know pseudo-sigma males in order to clear up any form of uncertainty. 1. If you're an outgoing individual. Sigma males are by definition, not outgoing. They take on the qualities of the two social butterflies and self-observers. They know how to mingle as the need might arise, and they can be active and confident when the circumstance calls for it. For a period, however, they become socially depleted speedier than outgoing individuals, and thusly profoundly esteem their time alone to re-energize their social tank. They are invigorated by being distant from everyone else, so a Sigma male should cut out time in his bustling timetable for his own space. A Sigma male is basically the independent rendition of the apex predator, so assuming that you're on the outgoing side and observe you get your energy from being around others, then, at that point, you're bound to be an alpha. 2. If you think you must be a radical. Indeed, it's valid, the Sigma male doesn't actually like power. However, that doesn't mean they make a special effort to break every single social show and cut down society. Sigma males could do without following the plan of another person that much even when it is valid. And yet they know it's essential to track down an equilibrium. A few guidelines are intended to be broken, yet society would be obliterated assuming there were no standards by any means. In the event that you're tracking down every open door to display radicalism and disrupt the norm since you believe you're a Sigma male, then I'm apprehensive you fail entirely to understand the situation. 3. If you want a consistent endorsement from others. As we probably are aware, Sigma males are alright with what their identity is, and as such, they don't bother with any outside approval from others. The main approval and endorsement a Sigma male needs are from inside himself. He generally heads out in a different direction, no matter what the contemplations and assessments of others which he simply sees as superfluous commotion taking a chance with him to wander from his way. Assuming you oftentimes attempt to get every other person's endorsement as opposed to tracking down it inside yourself, then you're not a genuine Sigma male. 4. If you don't stand apart from different men. Sigma males don't attempt to stand apart from the group, however, coincidentally they do by plan, because of their secretive and interesting nature. Extremely confident men attempt to overwhelm, beta males adjust to the guidelines, however, Sigma males simply take the path of least resistance, they follow their impulses at that time. They aren't equivalent to different men, they are easily remarkable. In this way, in the event that you mix into the group and don't stand apart from people around you quite easily, then, at that point, you're a pseudo-sigma male. 5. If you don't have the foggiest idea when to quiet down. Sigmas are known to be men of few words, liking rather to effectively pay attention to the discussions around them, possibly speaking up when they really have something of substance to say. A Sigma male does this to completely comprehend and gain from the considerations and sensations of others, which gives him an opportunity to plan and anticipate his reaction. The last thing a Sigma male needs to do is to interrupt the general conversation or make himself helpless by saying something he later laments. In the event that you don't think before you talk, and oftentimes observe you put your recurring tendency to misspeak, then, sad to report, you're not a Sigma male. 6. If you avoid any and all risks. Sigma males appreciate facing challenges. This can in some cases make them appear to be wild, regardless of whether they're not facing perilous challenges as such, but rather they could do without playing life too securely. That doesn't really seem fun at all. They like to party day in and day out, doing what they need to regardless of whether it implies not adjusting to cultural principles. We realize that Sigma males aren't aliens to defying the guidelines, and once in a while that unavoidably accompanies some degree of risk. In the event that you disagree that life is excessively short to avoid any and all risks, then, at that point, you're most likely not a Sigma male. 7. If you're not in charge of your future. A Sigma male could never permit any other individual, companions, family, or accomplices, to decide the course of the future. He shapes and forms his own existence and battles for his autonomy, dismissing authority figures who attempt to impact him, regardless of whether it implies conflicting with the assumptions of other people, and in any event, raising a ruckus on the way. He knows what he needs from life and what he needs in his future, and that's what makes him the main individual who controls. In the event that you carry on with life being directed, shaped, and affected by others, you're not a genuine Sigma male. 8. If you have little interest and hunger for experience. A genuine Sigma male is normally inquisitive about his general surroundings and will invest his extra energy by expanding his insight, mastering new abilities, and having new encounters whenever the open door emerges. This implies he jumps at the chance to peruse, study, and travel, particularly alone. He comprehends the advantages of having solo encounters, allowing him the opportunity to learn and encounter things that he wouldn't be as open to with others close behind. On the off chance that you're not a certified long-lasting student and haven't yet understood the power that comes from learning new things and expanding your perspectives with new encounters, then you're not a Sigma male. 9. If you imagine that being a Sigma male will give you joy. Believing that changing yourself to become another thing to give you joy won't ever work. Also, that goes for feeling that to carry on with a cheerful life you should be a Sigma male. A Sigma male is a character type, very much like an alpha or a beta male, and isn't a portrayal of how cheerful somebody is as a person. It is feasible to adjust and change your character, however, it's difficult, requires a long investment, and the change needs to come naturally from inside you. It's not something shallow. You can't awaken one day and need to be something different. Simply realize that it doesn't make any difference what character type you distinguish as, for sure others see you as. So assuming you imagine that being a Sigma male, or some other character type will abruptly fulfill you, reconsider and get some margin to chip away at yourself and track down your own joy from the inside, paying little heed to marks. 10. If you mark yourself as a Sigma male. Amusingly, in the event that you make a special effort to depict yourself as a Sigma male, to your folks, your companions, and people around you, then, at that point, learn to expect the unexpected. This is a major pointer that you are a pseudo-sigma male. Sigma males are absolutely certain and confident in what their identity is, okay with themselves, and have no need at all to go yelling it from the roofs. How would you realize somebody is a Sigma male? They won't tell you. The floor is yours. What else could you add to the rundown? Leave a comment below and share your considerations with us.